Sorry, commentator switched on microphone without putting on glasses, so can't see a thing. Right, no point in Leslie giving me frightfully useful pieces of paper if I can't read them, is there? So the first of our two semi-finals, comprising the first, second and third finishes in qualifiers one and in quarterfinals 1 and 3, Ronald Spencer, Robert Ryan O'Wood, Derek Edwards, Ian Warren, David Quello and Stuart White. And David Quello's trying to get a really, really good start. Woody is on the inside, but it is Ronald Spencer who is in the middle of the front row, who's got the advantage. He's on the inside of Woody as they go into the right-hander. Ronald Tic-Tac Spencer it is who has the advantage. If he doesn't run wide on the exit of the corner, Woody's not going to be able to find a way past, which he can't. So David Quello is third. Ian Wee Warren is in fourth place. So then, down into the right-hander they go. Is anybody going to blink on this first lap for... Wee is the man who's going to take the joker on the opening lap. Derek Edwards has got some damage to the front left of his car. Looks as though he got a swollen upper lip. Looks a little bit like a boxer. And certainly some issues for him there. Now, whether that's going to affect handling or whatever, we know not. Out of the southern hairpin, they come for the first time. Ronald Spencer it is, leading from Wirewood in second place. Third is David Quello. Fourth is the rather scrunched Derek Edwards. Fifth is Ian Wee Warren, having taken his joker lap. And in sixth place is Stuart White. That is the order as they go across the line. Bits of bodywork hanging down and something caught underneath Derek Edwards' car as well, and I have a suspicion that the damage to the front left might end up resulting in metal rubbing on tyre, because it doesn't look as though there's quite as much space under that arch as there ought to be. Second lap, and Ronald Spencer continues to lead onto the main lap, not taking the joker. Second is Ryan Wood. Third is David Quello. Fourth is still Derek Edwards. Fifth is Wee having taken his joker, and closing on Derek Edwards, who's coming down through the chicane in the centre of the circuit, down into the southern hairpin with Ian Warren diving on the inside, can't quite get alongside, under braking for the southern hairpin. Derek a bit out of shape on the exit of the turn. Wee still behind him at the moment. Across the line, Ronald Tic-Tac Spencer it is who still leads from Ryan Woody Wood, less than a length between the pair of them. Third is David Quello. Fourth is Derek Edwards. Fifth is Ian Warren. Sixth is Stuart White. The leaders just heading for the northern hairpin once again, trying to watch two battles at the same time. Ronald Spencer has the advantage, hangs the tail out a little bit more than he might have wanted to. Woody dives for the joker lap. So Ronald Spencer has the track to himself at the moment. David Quello dives on to the joker lap as well. So it is Ronald Spencer leading. Second is Woody. Third is now, at the moment, it is Derek Edwards, but I would imagine Quello will be able to rejoin in third place ahead of Derek Edwards as he comes off the joker lap, which he does now, and indeed he does exit the joker lap ahead of Derek Edwards, but then he gets hugely out of shape. He's on the grass, very nearly clipped the tyre there on the exit of the southern hairpin, managed to get it all back together again. I'm not quite sure how, but he is still there in third place. Down into the northern hairpin. Ian Warren has not managed to find a way past Derek Edwards just yet. So it is Ronald Spencer. So the red lights have been shown. The race has been red flagged. I will get to the bottom of the thinking behind that. The logical thing to do would be to bring on the next semi, I would have thought. So the red lights are shown on the grid. There's a red flag at the start line. I'll just go quiet for a moment. So we're moving on to the second of our two semi-finals, while the issue with the first was resolved, which revolved around a drunk start. So we're on to the second of our two semis, with on the front row, on the outside, Ryan Champion. In the middle is Tom Hellier. On the inside of the front row, in the silver and blue car, is Leo Moody-Stewart. And on the second row, from the west side of the circuit, across Martin Stockdale, Sasha Sudin and Alan Kinch. Semi is underway, rather out of shape. Ryan Champion there, got it together again, but it's Tom Hellier who leads as they go into the left and right and across the Northern Straight on this opening lap. So it is Tom Hellier who leads. Ryan Champion is second. Alan Kinch has come through from the second row to line third place. Fourth and second in fifth is Leo Moody-Stewart. In sixth place is Martin Stockdale, and both Stockdale was one, and it's Sasha Sudin is the other, who have taken the joker on this opening lap. Now, what sort of ground it will open up for them, let us see. They both rejoin at the tail end of the field, but in the secure knowledge that the four ahead of them have yet to take the joker and therefore lose that little bit of time that the joker cost. Tomahawk Hellier it is who comes across the line. Jokers. Off the Northern Straight they go, out on the break, down through that tight right-handed semi-hairpin. Is anybody going to take the joker this time? Well, certainly not. And it was the leading three men, now the leading four, so it still remains that only Devine and Stockdale have taken their jokers down towards the southern hairpin. Through the chicane they go. Tom Hellier leads. Ryan Champion is second. Gap back to third place, which is Alan Kinch. Champion loses some ground in the middle of the southern hairpin, gets rather out of shape. I couldn't tell whether he actually managed to get onto the grass or not, but certainly significant bit of ground lost because he closed right up under braking for the southern hairpin. Nearly 2 seconds lead now over Ryan Champion through the hairpin they go. Drifting Champion takes a very wide exit. I'm not sure that he may not have an issue with the thing because Alan Kinch is now getting very close to Champion indeed, and he's up to only 4 to 5 lengths or so behind him as they head down towards the, or up over the brow towards the southern hairpin. Tom Hellier having a fairly clear run of it so far in this second semi-final, which is of course the first because we're going to rerun the first after the second, but you know what I mean. And down towards the start-finish line they come. Hellier is leading. Leo Moody-Stewart now. He's only 2 to 3 lengths behind him, but of course Moody-Stewart yet to take his joker as well. I think this is good for today. Alan Kinch dives under the bridge for the joker. as Moody Stewart is now under pressure coming down the centre straight towards the chicane and then over the brow into the southern hairpin once again. Is there a challenge? No, there isn't. But way around the outside of both of them, rejoining from the Joker lap went Alan Kitts. Is Martin Stockdale. To remain humorless as we come to the closing stages of this race. Leo Moody Stewart as well is there. Through the Joker lap he goes. I reckon he's probably going to end up rejoining pretty much last. He might just manage to get ahead of Martin Stockdale at the merge down there at the southern hairpin. He's got a little bit more momentum coming off the Joker lap. Race. So we have got Tom Hellier and Ryan Champion, still the two who have not yet taken their Jokers, but Tom Hellier it is who blinks first. He goes under the bridge. Is Champion going to follow him? Yes, he is. I'm not sure that is tactic plan A necessarily, but I think the gap between them had opened up to such a point that there seemed little chance of either of them prevailing as a result of the different components of the circuit. Who's going to come out of the Joker? Yeah, well, Tom Hellier still is in the lead. Ryan Champion is in second. Third is Sasha Sedin. Fourth now is Martin Stockdale. Fifth is Leo Moody Stewart. The checkered flag. So Tom Hellier is our winner. Champion. Ryan is in second place. Third is Sasha. Fifth is the Lion, Leo Moody Stewart, and retiree from that race on the infield at the southern hairpin, Alan Kitts. So the rerun of the first semi will be coming up shortly. I shall take a slug of something to clear my throat. Just while I think about it, one thing I have been reminded to say and had forgotten until just now, there is of course a prize giving for the Tropical Shipping Dinner Cup Caribbean Championship, this being the final round thereof. That'll be taking place as soon after the final race of the day, as all of the results have been accepted and ratified. It'll be in the Vaucluse Clubhouse, which is over in the southwest corner of the property. So prize giving open to all. Do please come and meet some of the competitors. Say thanks to the marshals for all of the efforts that they've been putting in over the weekend, and celebrate the winners and commiserate with those who are not the winners. So prize giving as soon after the last race as is practicable over in the clubhouse at the southwestern corner of the Vaucluse Raceway.
Always on time, safe and affordable. Register here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get through. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to reach a deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. Can't wait. Go back into the store. Cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package to beat this small. Just ship with tropical. Tropical shipping is fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Register here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get through. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to reach a deadline. Consolidate any size, any load. With tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. Can't wait. Go back into the store. Cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package to beat this small. Just ship with tropical.
Well, we've got a break in the activity here at Barbados in Barbados, so we're going to take a break.